Pleasant night to everyone, and welcome to the National Gymnasium. It's the battleground for the One Guyana basketball final. It is game 3 of 3. It's tied 1-1 the series with Eagles and Ravens. We're getting ready for the final game. The match officials are already on the court and we're getting ready for jump ball. From left, referee Gray. At the center, referee Teixeira. And on the right of your screen is referee Bento. Ravens are taking the court. Lloyd Bart is there first, followed by Clark, Harper. There's Sunic now. Player coach Marlon Rodriguez. Good to see Shamar Huntley still with this team, although he's injured. Will not be part of the action tonight, but he's on the sideline supporting his side. You see that left wrist of his heavily cast. The Stabroek Eagles, they're getting ready to take the court. Wilson, Fraser, Richmond. Thompson is making his way out now. A very popular Denzel Ross. Robinson. The exciting Louis James. Yeah, Michael Richards, lots of expectations on his shoulder. Travis Belgrave, who's going to be leading the side tonight on the court. And Adrian Hooper, their coach. The battle lines have been drawn. We're getting ready. The match officials will have the final say. They'll be meeting both sides. $1 million at stake here tonight. The winning team will walk away with that. The losing finalists or the second place finalists, second place team will take $500,000. Having some sound issues with the DJ, allowing the music to run a bit too long. Match officials speaking to the players, no doubt asking for a clean game, looking to have a fun night, memorable night. So that's referee Gray having final words. Yes, Rajit. It's all right. I let the game. We're doing a game right now. Go ahead. Okay, nice. Thanks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got that problem. once the game starts, I'm free. Yeah. Yeah, so we gotta look at analyst, right? Barry maybe. Um, they've left. Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, it could be.
We're about to start the finals of the One Guyana Basketball Premier League. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for tuning in. The teams are about to take the court, and we're almost ready to rumble.
Tipped over to the Stabroek Eagles as we welcome Jermaine. Hi, Jermaine. The
Hi.
final night.
Yes, good night, John. Stabroek
History will be
Eagles.
created.
Definitely. So this One Guyana Basketball Premier League. Stabroek Eagles won the jump ball, and the ball is turned over.
So you got the next camera. Switch the shot, does it? Pull back right there, tight. Tight.
A slight delay with the game clock and the shot clock, but we're back in full swing. Eagles basketball up the side. Travis Belgrave with inbounding. He passes it into Michael Richards. Michael straight away into a three. Shot missed off the mark. Ravens ball.
I love the energy of the big guy, Barton. Tonight will be a really exciting night for ballers.
Definitely an exciting night for basketball. Basketball not only in Georgetown, but it's an exciting night for basketball in Guyana. We're able to live stream. It's the biggest league running since last year, and we're in full swing again. This is the final night. Michael again for three. Basket. Michael Richards will start things off for the Eagles with a long three. Ball of the buck, Ravens basketball. Balls in bound. Darcel Harris, a veteran basketball point guard, has the rock. He's being tightly guarded. He goes up. Basketball. Crafty player he is all these years, and he shows why he's one of the most feared point guards in Guyana. Michael Richard answers right back with a two of his own. A brilliant drive.
And all that both these teams did in the last two games doesn't mean anything tonight. Tonight is it, do or die.
Definitely. It's all about what you can do tonight and not what you did before. It's all about the adjustments you can make and not the adjustments you made the game before. Travis Belgraves drives in. No basket.
Running into a busy Regent Street traffic on that occasion. Everyone in front of him.
Definitely. Darcel Harris goes again, swings the ball to the corner. Dominic Vincenti for three. Off the mark. Rebound Eagles. Denzel Ross with the rock. He penetrates. He's ball off the side. Ravens basketball.
And once again, we're blessed with good weather. I must say, the weather has been very kind to us.
God has been great throughout this, especially throughout the playoffs for us. We couldn't have asked for better weather, so I gotta thank the Almighty for the good weather, the good scene, and the good turnout from the fans. As Owen Wharton's jump shot is off the mark. Rebound, Travis Belgrave, and they'll take it up the court for Eagles. He forces a shot, off the mark, rebound. Eagles fouled. He was head to the line to shoot two.
Early exchanges, and I'm seeing a different energy level. Both sides looking quite different. I guess it's a big stage occasion.
Definitely, and I could say that the Eagles, especially you see how aggressive number 13 for the Eagles is Michael Richards. He definitely came out here with a purpose. His game plan is probably just to attack straight on. But I can say much that even though Ravens has proven that they can come from behind and win games, they didn't come from behind the last game. So their game plan this game is to not fall too far behind in the game, to keep close. Because when you fall behind, you got to use a lot of energy to claw yourself back, and that's the issue. That's what happened with them the last game. Eagles attacks. Denzel Richards out to Travis. Off the mark. Rebound Ravens.
Ref getting involved very early, letting everyone know who is in charge really.
Yeah, the officials will be keen tonight. This is the finals. They're playing for $1 million, compliments of the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports and G-Boats Guyana. So the officials, they know what's on the line. They'll be keen to not let certain things pass in this game specifically. Eagles missed two attempts, but they still got the offensive rebound. And that's a two. That's a long two from the baseline by number one of Eagles.
Lloyd with the ball. Eagles ball after all the tussle. Eagles with a 6-point lead, getting towards the halfway stage of the opening quarter.
Yeah, the Ravens will, again, they're starting slow, but they will need to pick up the space and not dig themselves into a deep hole in this final game of this One Guyana Basketball Premier League.
No.
Dominic Vincenti just came alive there. Attacked, scored 2 for the Ravens. Michael Richards pass off the mark, ball stolen. Recovered by
It's Ravens ball. Referee Bento was closest to the action.
Yeah, close to the action. He made a call. Ravens basketball. Now they have a fresh 24 to try and make something happen on the offensive end again. They might go to Dominic again. But score to the ball. He passes to Juan Walton. The one spins, passes out back to Dominic Vincenti. Dominic for 2. He's a good shooter, yes. And it shows. Nothing but net.
Yeah, sinks it nicely and closing in that gap now. Just a 2-point game.
Definitely. That's what the Ravens basketball club will need to do. Keep it close and not allow it to be a 12 or 15-point blowout in the fourth quarter again, and then have to use a lot of energy to come back. We the fans, we need to see exciting basketball down to the end. So let's hope each team could be as competitive as each other and keep it close. Ryan Stephanie with a sub on his jump shot. Denzel Ross in and out. Rebound Kwesi. Taken by Ryan Stephanie. That's an Harris at times attack. He attacks. He goes in. His ball is stripped. Eagles gets the ball. Travis Belgrave will now head to the basket. He goes up. Charge and foul called.
Charging foul it is.
As we look at the replay. Yes, the defender stopped. Was in the position before the offensive player got there. Good call by the official.
Very well done. Gray in the perfect position. Referee Gray.
Definitely.
And if there's a plus out of this one Guyana basketball league, there's a match officiating. They've been spot on.
Yeah, the officials have been doing a very good job throughout the tournament, not just the finals. And they look to continue to do it throughout this game. As Michael Richards attack, jump shots off the mark. Eagles have slowed down. Where Ravens is now, they're now picking up.
And if Ravens can continue with this momentum.
Dominic Vincenti, he's looking to be aggressive early on. As I mentioned, Ravens' game plan is definitely not too far behind, but to keep abreast or be leading at the end of the first quarter.
They've tied the score up now, and if they can keep close like this, I think it will be an easy walk down towards the final quarter. But nothing is scripted. It's all happening live here tonight.
Definitely, nothing is scripted. A lot of body.
Sonic, with his experience, gets it.
The Ravens are picking up. As I mentioned. They're definitely gonna stay true to their game plan, which is to either be in front or keep it close. As Belgrave answers with a 3-point jump shot of his own to give Eagles back the lead. Dominic taking no prisoners to the rock. Dominic swings the ball to the middle to court to the bottom to Owen Walton. And one basketball.
Draws the foul. So what's happening here?
Ravens has now taken the lead by 1 with Owen Walton about to shoot one free throw to see if they could take it up to a 2-point lead. He's off the mark. Then with the rebound, he passes to Travis Belgrave. And Travis Belgrave advances the rock. Squares up, swings it to Denzel Ross. He's seeing Darcy Harris and Dominic. Denzel attacks. Jump shot. Money.
Nice finish. He's running down the clock as well. Perfect execution.
This has been so far an excellent fourth quarter of a finals that we're looking. They're trading the lead, and the veteran point guard again attacks and gets his way. Darcel Harris with another 2 for the Kitty Campbellville Ravens, giving them a 2-point lead.
This is ball at its best.
He missed the free throw. Correction, it should be a 1-point lead for Ravens. 14 Ravens, 13 Eagles. Owen Walton had missed that free throw.
Getting down towards the end of the first quarter. Very close game so far.
Turnover by Denzel Ross. Eagles are a bit sloppy this fourth quarter. I mean, they have a couple of turnovers unforced thus far. So they definitely got to keep an eye on that. Because every time when they turn over the rock, if Ravens converts, it's their fault.
Yeah, that sloppiness is being caused by a pumped-up Ravens side, as we can see, attacking the basket.
Travis Belgrave with the rebound. He's going to look to attack 1, 2, spins the ball to the side. Blocked. Kurt Sunich with a big block on Denzel Ross. Turnover, Dominic Vincenti. Eagles ball.
Look at the halfway court. We're seeing some of the trophies that are up for grabs at the far end.
Yes, those are the trophies that they'll be playing for. The middle, the big trophy in the middle is the coveted Champions Trophy. And both teams are confident in winning that particular trophy. Let's see who is going to come out victorious.
Good ball movement we're seeing from Ravens.
Good steal by Denzel Ross off of Dominic Vincent. He will go straight to the ring. He gets back the ball, goes up. Denzel for 2.
Run into some traffic there, but managed to get through.
Very fortunate to get through indeed. Court to the rock. Passes the ball to Chapman, and Chapman is fouled by Denson Fraser. See, Denzel is confident. He goes up. The ball is slightly stripped. He gets it back. Follows with the play. And right back up, and he made that basket. Good work by Denzel Ross of Eagles.
That was good commitment. He stayed true to that play. Stuck to his game plan. Eagles up by 1 now.
Winston Chapman is going to try to take the lead for Ravens. He scores the first one. The game is tied. One more free throw for Chapman.
Chance for Ravens to go ahead now.
Misses the basket. Rebound Eagles. Travis Belgrave with the rock. Travis will look to square up. Square up. Nowhere to go. He's trapped. Good defense by Ravens thus far. He swings the ball out. Swings the ball out back to Denzel. There's 9 seconds on the shot clock. Denzel throws up a 3. Off the mark. Out of bounds off of Eagles. Ravens basketball.
So we're seeing another effort and another game from Ravens to really keep Belgrave out of the game. Double team, triple team.
That's a game plan. Every time he has the ball, he's seeing at least 2 bodies. 1 second. That's the end of the fourth quarter. We couldn't have asked about the end of the fourth quarter. It's like if they're 0-0 again. The game is tied and everybody's worn out a bit. And definitely couldn't ask for a better fourth quarter.
Excellent going. 15 apiece. 10 minutes of play gone. Difficult to say who is ahead because the way they have played previously, Eagles were out of the block in a hurry, and then the Ravens had to really claw their way back. But tonight we're seeing Ravens really answering every shot by Eagles, so they're standing toe-to-toe with each other. Just the end of the first quarter. When you see action like this, you know players are pumped up, spectators are out to enjoy another good game. Champions will be crowned tonight. Second quarter has begun. Pretty much the same way the first quarter ended. Good ball movement we're seeing now up.
Big shot by Darcel Harris. Big shot by Darcel Harris coming out of that quarter, end of the first quarter into the start of the second. Attacks, Chavez attacks, it's foul, heads to the line to shoot two.
Nice to see the spectators coming out as well.
As Chavez makes the first of his two free throws. Let's see if he can convert both and bring his team within 1 point of the Ravens. Misses on the second, but one more free throw as one of the Ravens players entered the key a bit too early.
Looks like Stephanie, the guilty person on that occasion.
Converts on the made-up free throw. 17 Eagles, 18 Ravens. Dominic Vincenti would look to square up. Against Chavez, he shoots. Bang! Another big three by Ravens, this time by Dominic Vincenti, who's known for his long-range attacks. Chavez forces one to try to answer off the mark. Ravens ball. One Walton alone at the bottom. Blocked by Chavez Belgrave. Lloyd misses. Good defense by Chavez Belgrave to get down the court and make the defensive stop. Michael Richards off the mark. Dominic Vincenti again. Blocking foul. He will head to the line to shoot two. Let's look at this replay of that block by Chavez Belgrave, who don't give up on the play. Big block. That's a very big block. Very athletic player he is.
Wait. A 4-point game so far for Kitty Campbellville Dino Ravens. Captain Dominic Vincenti at the line. Vincenti not able to get the first of 3 throw. Sings the second. Extends the lead now.
Ravens on a run. This is not normal by Ravens, but in a championship game, they bring out their championship pedigree. And definitely is on show tonight. They're definitely not going to be trailing. As Louis James make a great entry pass to Cressy at the bottom there to bring them within 3.
You said it's not normal. I mean, it's running against the grade previously.
Michael Richards gets the rebound from Dominic Vincenti. Miss. Michael will look to attack. He was attacking well in the first quarter. He attacks now. Throws it up. Off the mark. Cressy with a good rebound. Passes out to Travis Belgrave. Stripped. Dominic. 0-1. Off the mark. Travis Belgrave will look to convert his basket. Cressy fakes the shot. Goes up. Misses badly. Ravens ball. Ryan Stephanie with the rock. Cressy screws up at him. Pushes off. Goes up. Back to 0-1. Baseline miss. The one Walter is having a rough first half so far. But his team is up. So he has a little bit of cushion until he gets it right.
Could be the emotions of playing in a final, knowing what's at stake. Three-point game for Ravens. Not only lots of prize money at stake, but look at the silverware there, Jermaine.
Yeah, there's some beautiful trophies. I'm going to tell you there's a champion's trophy for the first place. There is a second place trophy. There's a third place trophy. There's a trophy for the MVP of each conference that we had. We had a Jaguar conference and a Harpy Eagle conference. And there's a trophy for the MVP of the finals. So those are the trophies that are displayed there, as you can see. The beautiful fans out in the numbers once again for this final night of basketball action here in Guyana.
Lots of person looking at their mobile phones as well, no doubt following the action on their phones. Getting the instant replays and everything else that goes with it. Chance for Eagles now to close that deficit. They're trailing by 3 points in the second quarter. Sings the second, so close in the deficit just by 2 points.
Steal by Michael Richards. Bad pass by Travis Belgrave. And Darcy Harris will try to capitalize, and it looks like he's going to get it, and it's in. The veteran point guard, Darcy Harris, has been excellent in this first half so far for the Kitty Campbell Ravens.
Referee Bento realizing that the ball was not quite out of bounds when play started, so has ordered a restart.
Larissa makes a ping-pong pass to Owen Walton. Ryan Stephanie goes up, finally gets one to go. That has been the leading scorer for the Kitty Campbell Ravens so far in these finals, and he's finally gotten a bucket to go. Let's see if he can keep a flow going throughout the remaining of this game. As you can see, 3 bodies crowding Travis Belgrave, and he's fouled. In again, as you can see in this replay, as he turns in. He's fouled there, he's fouled again there, and then he's fouled there again. Has to be, so you got to be strong to be able to play it through.
Yeah. How will Travis deal with that? Left to be seen, but that is a clear as day game plan.
Every time he gets the ball, there's about 3 Ravens surrounding him. Because his team doesn't have a second dominant player, it's going to be very tough for him going forward. Ravens they're not a new team. They're not a young team.
Quite experienced.
They're a very experienced championship team. So they very well know how to play star players of any opposing team. Off the mark and first free throw attempt. Let's see if he can convert. Second and last one on the line now. Off the mark again. Kwesi with the rebound. He goes up. Basket. Kwesi has been an unsung hero for Eagles. Right in the paint with rebounds and putbacks. Giving them a much needed basket there, because they definitely don't want to get sink into a hole. Down 10 going into the third quarter. Darcel Harris again. Off the mark this time. Travis Belgrave the rebound. He's going to look to attack.
Last passage of play.
Yes, he cleared, because of the angle of the camera you can't see, but he cleared Dominic Vincenti out with his left arm. Ball's on the ground, Ryan Stephanie up. Off the mark, rebound Denson Fraser of Eagles. Chavez fouled again. He's going to head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Shots, 4 shots good by Travis Belgrave. I can see in his eyes he's tired. Travis is already tired from the pressure that he's getting from the Ravens basketball club's defense, specifically Kurt Snitch. Shot number 2 is good.
Well, if he can be as good as he was from the free throw line at the last occasion, I'm sure he wouldn't mind going to the free throw line. That might give him some confidence.
Definitely, because he's going to get a breather and he's going to score his basket. Michael has the ball stolen. He's got it back. The veteran Saraya goes up, foul. But head to the line to shoot 2. Saraya Clark would head to the line to shoot 2. Saraya Clark, who hasn't played in a club basketball game for about 5-6 years, is here tonight in one of the biggest finals, of the biggest finals in the Georgetown basketball history, the One Guyana Basketball League finals, and he's showing up.
Still a 2-point game for Ravens. Halfway through the second quarter. And extend the lead to 3 points now. So still a 1-point game, really.
We have some fans all the way in the Caribbean tuning in. Shout out to the Nevis crew, Antigua, Cayman Islands, Bermuda,
Nevis.
BVI, Trinidad, Jamaica.
The Nevis crew in the house.
Nevis crew and all the others are in the house right now, currently locked into this One Guyana Basketball League finals.
My good friend Lennox and his family, Herbert, across in Nevis.
Off the mark, rebound Eagles. Quessy passes to Travis. Travis now will have to try to convert something for his team. He goes up off the mark. Rebound Ravens. Dominic Vincenti with the ball, national point guard. Dominic Vincenti goes to the rock, goes up, and he's fouled.
I like the intensity tonight. Both sides not looking to give the other side any of the ascendancy.
Definitely. Again, the lopsided score that we saw in the first two games at the beginning of this first half, we're not seeing it tonight. This game is pretty close. And I can tell you, the Ravens Basketball Club has got to have, right now, their confidence is very high because they're of the opinion that once the game is close heading into the fourth, they will pull away.
Captain Dominic Vincenti unable to convert. Has another opportunity now. Want to push his side further in the lead.
Let's see if
Bisham
definitely. Let's see if he can convert. Shot on target. Shots on target for Dominic. Eagles ball getting down. Denzel Ross with the rock, crosses up, passes into Louis James.
Vincenti on the ball again for Ravens. Still a 2-point game for them.
Good pass by Saraya into Ryan Stephanie. He caught Denzel Ross in the restricted area. He's fouled and he's heading to the line to shoot two.
Remember, this is the final game of this 3-match series. It's tied 1-1. Ravens took the opening game. And now Eagles. Well, then Eagles came with the second game, so it's still 1-1.
Shot on target by veteran basketball player, national player, or former national player rather, Ryan Stephanie. Misses the second, gets back his own rebound, goes up, basket.
I guess that was strategic. You can see the energy, the way that he maneuvered himself. It seems as if it was strategic.
I wish I could say it was strategic, but he just found himself in the right place at the right time. Chavez has nowhere to go, passes to Quessy. Quessy passes into Louis James. Louis turns, shoots it up, off the glass, off the mark. Foul on... It looks like it's foul on Michael Richards of Eagles. Since they're in a penalty, it will send Ravens Basketball Club to the line to shoot two. Eagles in some serious foul trouble. Not the team, right? But if you check to see the players that are picking up fouls, they're the key players of this Eagles Basketball Club. I think Travis Belgrave already has 3. Denzel Ross with 3 or 2. Now Michael Richard picks up another foul. So their coach has to be very, very careful how he's going to rotate them to end this first half because he definitely will need them going into the second half. Michael Richards advances the ball past the Kwesi. Kwesi goes up, foul. Foul by Ryan Stephanie. And he will be shooting two. Look at the replay again. Kwesi goes up, he launches into him. Foul.
You mentioned the foul troubles for Eagles. I tell you what, that has been brought on because of the play, the style of play tonight of the Ravens side.
The coach of the Stabroek Eagles is calling to have a word with. Oh, it's a referee's timeout. Referee's timeout.
Be there. Crowd. Quite an encouraging attendance here tonight, Jermaine. Not an empty seat in the house.
Not an empty seat, not enough seats in the house tonight, which is good. I mean, that's what we were hoping to get when we even started this league with the Ministry of Cultural Sports and G-Boats. That was a vision that we spoke about with the minister and with the management of G-Boats. And exactly what we asked for and exactly what we envisioned, that's what we're getting.
Chance for Eagles at the free throw line, doesn't convert his first.
Ryan Stephanie has picked up 2 fouls. One Water, I know the Ravens has picked up 3 fouls also. So now the Ravens is looking like the Eagles a little bit. The key players picked up some early fouls. Michael Richards with the ball for Eagles. Darcel looks to square him up. Darcel tips the ball. Dominic Vincent has the ball. It goes up. Basket. Good defense by Darcel Harris. Even though being a veteran, he's showing that he can still run with the young guns of this era.
7-point lead now for Dino Ravens.
It's not looking too good for Eagles. It seems every time they're trying to come back, they're digging themselves into a bigger hole. Dominic Vincent again after a steal. Basket. Ravens up 9, and the Eagles are looking like their wings are tired at the moment.
If there's anything other than an A grade tonight for Vincenti at least, it must be an A+. He's doing extremely well for his side.
As Louis James converts for a much needed basket for the Stabroek Eagles. Dominic Vincent loses it out of bounds. Eagles ball. Eagles will try to tidy up the score heading into the break of the half because they definitely don't want a double-digit deficit to start the third quarter. Now, Travis Belgraves is going into his bag of tricks to convert on a 2-point for Eagles. Oh, big defensive breakdown by the Eagles as they just converted a tough basket. They've given up 3 straight easy baskets to the Campbellville Ravens, and it might be costly for them. Let us see how Travis answers this basket. Again, he sees 2. Michael for 3. Off the mark. Gets the rebound. We looked at attack. Shoots again. Off the mark again. Rebound Ravens. Eagles look like they're out of it as a team, as a unit. Michael with the rock. Will he take another attempt or will he give another player? But that's a very, very tough pass to Charles Belgrave. Look at this. Again, he goes in, sees traffic, and just throws it too far ahead of Travis Belgrave for turnover. Number, I don't know, probably number 10 for the Eagles. Dominic with a very, I don't know, terrible pass there to Jason Harpas. Kwesi, like they're trading turnovers instead of baskets. They're trading turnovers, and that's not what the Eagles should be doing at this moment. Being down 7 heading into the third quarter. Off the mark, rebound, Eagles, and that's it. That's it. The end of the first half.
7-point game for the Kitty Campbellville Dino Ravens, 37-30. Eagles all to play for in the second half.
Eagles will definitely have to go back to the drawing board and sort themselves out, because this is not what they wanted to, and this is not how they have a winning streak of always leading going into the second half. This is one of the first games that they've played that they're not leading going into the second half. So they're in unfamiliar territory, and I might say it might cause a little bit of nervousness among that group. So definitely got to get together going into the second half.
So about to witness the start of the third quarter. Getting down to the bottom of the ninth in this big one. Winner takes it all tonight. Series tied at 1-1. Final game of the series. Dino Ravens in orange and black. They come up against spirited Stabroek Eagles in the white and red. Ball with Ravens. And he nails it. So it means that Ravens continuing from where they left off in the first half. Stephanie having a good night. Continues to show his worth. Just couldn't complete the play. Excellent from Ross. There's no admission to this final, but has spectators paid their money, that have gotten their money's worth so far. Not a seat available in the stands, but these two teams, pound for pound, trading shots after shots. $1 million at stake. Compliments of G-Boats Guyana, Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport. Belgrave for 3. Just not good enough. Not at A game tonight. Belgrave again. Stripped. Chance now for Ravens. 1 on 3. Couldn't complete the play again. So chances are being created for Ravens to extend their lead. None being taken. This was Ross had an opportunity to score. Missed. Barton got the rebound. Richards on the ball now. Try to go around, just can't get there. Lloyd Barton seems to be the rebound specialist for the Dino Ravens side. Running into some crowd. Looking for his captain for some help. So Vincenti with ball now. Shot clock at under 10. Stephanie up and Stephanie misses. Lots of action in the first few seconds of this third quarter. Still 11-point game for Dino Ravens. Eagles looking very ordinary at this stage. The last two games, they were all over the Dino Ravens side. So Ravens bringing their A game. Now the Eagles having to readjust just a little bit. And because of that readjustment, they're not quite stringing good plays together. Frustration setting in. Missing shots. The championship seems to be heading in one direction at this stage. Unless the Eagles can really pull a miracle. They're in some individual foul troubles as well. So that's another reason that their defense is slacking. Don't want to get too close and then get into some more foul troubles. Ravens ball is with Stephanie. He's in the paint and Ravens loses possession. Quite an encouraging basketball tournament about to end tonight. Action every weekend right here at the National Gymnasium. These city sides went at it for a long time. Now we're down to the last game of the season. Ross up. Chance now for Vincenti. He's hanging out just in front of the arc, waiting for his teammates to crowd the arc. Just couldn't complete the one-handed play. Ross blocked by Stephanie. Eagles, as we look at the replay, had all opportunity to get that basket, but Ravens standing in the way. Lots of instructions coming from the crowd. Always so that the crowd knows everything. They are the experts, they have the experience.
Eagles have allowed this game to pull away. The Ravens up 11. 6 minutes remaining in the third. Ross goes up, he's fouled, and one. All right, good, great. Thanks.
Ref Teixeira telling you exactly what's happening.
Denzel Ross will attempt to shoot and score two. Bang, hits the second also. Score to 3-4-1. Dominic goes up again. Misses the block. Denson almost lost the ball. He passes it back to Denzel Ross. Denzel controls this nicely. Attacks, goes up, foul by Dominic. Number 15 actually fouled by Winston Chapman of the Ravens. He was about to go through. Winston left his hand, yep. Good call by the ref for that time. Eagles now have the chance to cut this league down from 8. Let's see what Denzel decides to do. Goes around the pick by Travis Belgrave, passes into Kwesi. Kwesi passes into Denson. Denson turns, goes up. Called. Shot clock violation. Turnover, Ravens ball.
Nice defense from Ravens. Eagles trying their level best, but coming up against a spirited Ravens side.
One passes the ball to Winston Chapman. He goes up, misses everything. Ravens ball. Ravens have, from the midway of the second quarter to the middle now of the third quarter, have improved their defense and are playing their game. And that is proven to be a problem for Eagles as Owen Walton uses his pet moves, fade away, baseline jumper, and converts the basket.
That was the first successful attempt on basket in 4 tries. So Ravens, while getting opportunities, not able to score every time.
Definitely, Denson Favors just fouled Ryan Stephanie. Ravens ball, Ravens stay inbound, inbounds to Dominic Vincenti.
10-point game still. So double digits.
There's the position that the Eagles basketball club don't want to be in. As Owan tries his pet move again and he misses. Travis Belgrave has having a tough time finding the basket now as Dominic Vincent fouls him. But he's been having a tough time because when he sees one Raven, then he sees another one and another one. So their game plan is very clear. Crowd Travis, get the ball out of his hand, don't allow him to control the game. Let anybody else from the Eagles control the game, and they're good with that. And it's proven to be working thus far. Denzel Ross with a rock. Passes to Travis. Back to Denzel. Denzel for 3. Off the front rim. Rebound. Foul on Ryan Stephanie. Let's watch the replay again. Kwesi gets the ball. Ryan tries to dive. He goes down. He sits on Kwesi. Yes, foul on Ryan Stephanie.
So Denzel Ross became wide open.
So Ryan Stephanie has just picked up his 4th foul, which might be a little crucial for Ravens, but they have a comfortable 10-point lead, and they could afford to rest him a bit for the remainder of this third quarter. And arrested Ryan Stephanie is a dangerous Ryan Stephanie for any fourth quarter.
I was about to make the point that Denzel Ross became wide open because 3 defenders went over to the captain.
Travis, yes.
And allowed Ross to be wide open, but just he couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, and it's hard to fathom how Eagles have not seen as Denson Fraser finally converts a basket. It's tough that Eagles can't see why or what the game plan of Ravens is. They need to find some other way of getting buckets. Ravens are playing very smart basketball at the moment. Dominic advances the rock with intention, swings the ball to Rodman. Rodman gives it back to Dominic. Nice backdoor drive by Dominic Vincenti as he converts. Dominic has been very good in this last game. I must say, of the finals is as though the realization of how close the Champions Trophy is and $1 million is to him is causing him to have a sense of urgency.
Look at the frustration in the Eagles camp. Every decision made by the ref, the Eagles players seem to be displeased with.
Yeah, the Eagles, listen, in this game or in most sports, when you're trailing, everything is magnified in your mind, even if it's the same type of calls that has been going for the most of the game. When you're trailing and you're down, you tend to feel as though everything is happening against you. As Travis Belgrave is fouled on the way to the basket. Ravens are questioning that call, but it seemed like a good call.
Just over 4 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Travis Belgrave will try to convert this basket and bring his team a little closer, and he does. The score is now 36-45 in favor of Ravens, as you can see. Darcel Harris with the ball, sizes them up, goes in again, wrong, behind the back pass, turnover Ravens. Well, if that pass went through, and Sarayat caught that ball and scored, it would have been pandemonium in this place. The two veteran players making some crafty plays. Traveling by Travis Belgrave. Let's look at that replay to see if he caught any bit of that. He caught the ball. Now traveling, he moved his pivot foot. Good call by the ref. The referees are spot on in these finals. Darcel with the rock, traveling. The good thing about this finals and these calls is what the Ministry of Culture and Sports has done. Paid for live streaming. We have replays. We can see where the defense went wrong, where the offense went wrong as they complain.
Son is getting his second foul in the last minute or so.
Eagles are not converting their basket, and that's going to hurt them. They're attacking. They're putting the defense in trouble, as the defense has to foul now when they attack. But a lot of times they're not converting the free throws. But Denzel Ross hit the first one. Let's see if he's going to convert this second shot. And he does. Bring him a little closer. But will it be enough to end the third?
Denzel Ross seems to be quite a utility player for the Eagles.
He's one of the best guards they have. Darcel goes up. Basket. Darcel Harris has somehow torn the hands of time back, and he's doing everything that he used to do as a youth. He even trapped Travis Belgrave there at the pass out to Denzel Ross. Denzel Ross turns, swings back to Travis. Shot by Cressy goes up, misses. Denzel Ross with a big rebound and put back.
That was 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock as well.
Definitely a very critical play as they draw closer. They're within 7 now. They're reduced that 10-point lead. Court goes up. Basket by Court Sunich. Another player who's throwing about the hands of time now. Digging deep, bringing out their championship experience in this One Guyana Basketball Premier League Finals. Timeout, Ravens Basketball Club.
9 points game now for Ravens. Third quarter. Back with the action now. We're not saying that loosely. It really is action-packed here tonight. Game 3 of 3. Running into some crowd here and drawing the foul. Yeah, definitely being fouled on that occasion. It was as if the defender wanted the foul. So under 2 minutes now in the quarter remaining.
Soraya Clark to the line. Bang, bang, bang. As I mentioned again, people who look locked into this live, Soraya Clark hasn't played basketball competitively at this level for I think it's about 5 to 6 years, or might be even more. But he's shown up for the Ravens here as the Owen Wharton with the rebound swings to Kurt Sunich. Court controls, goes in, attacks Louis James, throws it up, misses. Louis with the rebound. Foul on Court Sunich. 2 shots by the Eagles because the Ravens are in a penalty.
Double digit now again for Ravens. 10-point lead again.
Yeah, I could definitely. This is definitely, in my view, based on the experience of looking at all these One Guyana Basketball Premier League games, Eagles are in very, I should say, it's warm, not hot water, it's warm water, because they don't want to be down by double digits going into the fourth. I can guarantee you that, because it's unfamiliar territory for them. They're normally up double digits going into the half with comfortable leads, and normally teams that have to scramble from behind to beat them, but now they are the teams that have to scramble from behind. So let's see if they can do what other teams had tried to do against them. Louis converts on the second free throw.
You really got to like the spirit of the Ravens side. Much more experienced unit. Age is not in their favor compared to what the Eagles are offering, but they're very spirited. They're playing as a cohesive unit.
Definitely, and that's what you want in basketball. It's not about how you can move only, but it's how you can think, and they will outthink them. Dominique has come alive here in this final game. I can say that much. He's been a quiet contributor for the Eagles, for the Ravens for the first 2 games, but definitely came alive in this 3rd game. As Travis Belgrave has been fouled, Travis Belgrave will head to the line.
It's 11-point lead now for Ravens, but Belgrave looking to cut that deficit. Has an opportunity now.
4th shot good by Travis Belgrave to cut that lead to 10 again. And let's see if they can cut the single digits going into the 4th quarter.
Marlon Rodriguez with the ball now. Converts.
Soraya Clark with the pop fake, send the defender flying, and then score the basket. That is classic veteran move by Soraya Clark as Travis Belgrave off the mark from the tree. A little bit of frustration I see it to be kicking in for them. They can actually smell Ravens getting hot. Basketball to Soraya again. Let's see what he does. Fake up, and he's fouled. Soraya has won the crowd. Let's see. Let's see this last basket by Soraya Clark. Gets the rock. Up, over. That's it. Classic veteran move by Soraya Clark. He's now heading to the line to shoot 2 because he was just fouled on another attempt to the basket. Soraya Clark has converted on both free throws. It didn't take long for him to get in the basketball playing mode because he has that experience. He's played in many championships. He's won many championships for this same Ravens basketball club. And I guess that's why they called for him for this critical and very important game. Oh, nice. Denzel Ross goes up, scores it.
I'm impressed with Ross. Quite a good player.
Yes, Denzel Ross has played a good game throughout the whole tournament, not just this game. As Dominic Vincent swings it to Darcel Harris. As if he had hit that 3. That's the end of the third quarter, folks. We're heading to the fourth quarter, which possibly could be the last quarter. There's no overtime. So let's see how Eagles respond in the fourth quarter.
12 points game. Eagles all to play for. 12-point game at the stage. Lots of work. 10 minutes, so lots of time in this one as well. It's a championship quarter coming up. The very crucial final quarter. 10 minutes to go in this championship.
Michael with 2 off the mark. Eagles start the quarter the same way they ended the last one. Off the mark. Marlon attacks, goes up, scoops. Misses. Ravens ball still. Once again, thank you for joining in. For the folks at home, Darcel Harris with a vintage crossover. Gets to the line, you'll be shooting 2. For the people at home, this league It's brought to you compliments and sponsorship by the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports and G-Boats Guyana. And the clean internet streaming that you're seeing, we're getting here for these last two finals. It's by wireless internet provided by IMON Internet Solutions. Sorry, that's IMON Wireless Solutions Incorporated. They are the internet providers for this live stream. Live stream is brought to you also compliments of the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports, which you can see is a very, very big improvement and upgrade for basketball here in Guyana.
You mentioned Harris has not been playing for quite a while competitively. Seems as if he's been in some form.
Yeah, well, you see, once you've perfected the art of basketball, a sport you love, or as in any sport, it only takes a time for you to get back into that state of mind. And once you're in the state mentally, your body will always flow. Bad pass by Denzel Ross. Travis Belgraves controls the ball, looks a bit nervous, spins into traffic. Bad pass, turnover, Eagles. Ravens basketball. As I mentioned, Eagles is in a position that they've never been in before. It's unfamiliar territory, and their frame of mind is showing as Owen Walton hits one of his traditional mid-range baseline jumper. Michael Richards passes the ball. Foul on Owen Walton.
You can see Ravens really enjoying, clear foul. Really enjoying their game now. As you can see, all the pressure now on Eagles.
Shot off the mark by Eagles number 2. Shot off the mark again. 2 shots still remaining. Off the mark again. Off the mark again. 4 straight missed free throws by Eagles. Denzel Ross, very aggressive now on the foot. Goes up, misses. Well, he looks like he will be heading to the line. Let me see. No, it's off the back, fall on the ground.
So what is the running order for tonight after the game? Is a presentation. Tell us about the presentation.
The presentation will be presenting the 2 MVP trophies first for the conferences, the best players from those conferences. Then we're presenting the 3rd place trophy for the team that got 3rd place. Then the 2nd place trophy for the team, whoever finishes 2nd. Then the finals MVP trophy and the finals trophy in that order. The cash payments for the 1st and 2nd place will be done at the office of the Minister, of the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports, at a date that will be made known to the players. And of course, the Georgetown Amateur Basketball Association will ensure we cover that also and make it available on our Facebook page. As we look at this replay, Cressy passes the ball, and then it's out of bounds by Ralston of the Stabroek Eagles. Ravens have a commanding lead, I must say. It's 15 points, even more than they had in the third quarter. And I can see from the expressions on the Stabroek Eagles players, as I mentioned earlier, they are in two unfamiliar territories. The first one, it's been years. I've never seen Eagles in any championship game. I know there were some decades ago when they first formed, but not this bunch. They've never been in a championship game. Also, they've never played from behind in the fourth quarter of this league. So they're in double jeopardy now. Unfamiliar territory in two ways, and it's showing with how they're playing. You can see that some of them are actually out of this game mentally. So the Ravens should be very confident at the moment.
Yeah, you can tell that they're confident, the Ravens side. While some of the Eagles players are just waiting for that final whistle. The writing seems to be on the wall for them. Dominic Vincenti controlling things for his side now. Stripped. Let's have another look at what happened there. Vincenti was stripped, but he was fouled as well. Under 8 minutes remaining. Vincenti at the line. Look at they extend that lead. It's now at 15.
Dominic is a good shooter, so I'm thinking he might split this, score one and miss the other, or score both as he scores one.
16.
Yeah, he's definitely a good shooter. We've now been graced with the presence of the Minister of the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports. He's in the building with Mr. Kashif Mohammed of the National Sports Commission. Micah passes into Travis. Travis goes up, basket. Their efforts are now probably showing some fruits, but I'm wondering, John, if it's a little too late.
Yeah, a little too late shall be the cry, you see.
Dominic attacks again, and he's fouled. And he will head to the free throw line to shoot two. Let's look at that replay again. Dominic goes to the left, goes straight to the basket, goes in. Yep, foul. Body contact, blocking foul, head to the basket to shoot two. Head to the line, sorry, to shoot two. That's 4 fouls on Denzel Ross as Dominic Vincent heads to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
So the foul troubles continue to haunt the Eagles side. Yeah, Vincenti now getting the second free throw. Some substitutions being made. Eagles on the attack now. 3-point attempt. So Ravens again.
Soraya Clark with a rock, pop fake, turns, fires, off the mark. Let's look at that replay of the mark. Oh, he went down on some body contact, some amount of body contact again. Going for the loose ball from Dominic Vincent. Eagles ball. It's not looking good for the Eagles, I should say. Shot by Michael Richards. Michael. 3 by Michael. Yeah, the 3-point shot good by Michael Richards. Just a little bit of a delay there. And we're back in full swing. Darcy Harris swings the ball over. Oh! Marlon with the block. Goes up. That play was from the 3 oldest players on the court. Darcy Harris, to Soraya Clark, to Marlon Rodriguez. And they converted the basket.
Tactical.
Very tactical by the veterans of the Campbellville Ravens. As Michael tries to goes up again. Goes up. Passes, turnover, Ravens basketball.
Still 15-point lead for Ravens.
Yes, looking grim. It's looking grim. I'm very surprised in the performance of Travis Belgrave, who's been the #1 player in this whole league. He's not right. He hasn't risen to the occasion as yet. Don't know if he has it in him to pull it off. He's been fouled, and he's going to head to the line seemingly to shoot 2. Let's play the last basket. As you can see, Darcel Harris passes the ball to Soraya Clark. Back to Marlon Rodriguez and goes up. The 3 oldest players on it. The 3 oldest players on the court, making it happen. Me? No. Couldn't convert in that last basket. That's the last free throw attempt. Down 13. Ravens with the ball. Marlon fumbled it a bit. And he's fouled by Travis Belgrave. What a turn of events for Stabroek Eagles, as it seems like Travis Belgrave was fouled out of this finals game. Fouled out. I was just saying, I want to see what he has in him to dig deep and come and bring his team back from this deficit. But that's the leading scorer for this team. That's the guy who was fetching them all year long. He's been fouled out. There's now 5 minutes 48 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Let's see what Eagles can do now to try and erase this deficit and make a Cinderella type story come back.
Denzel Ross, who's having a good night, not able to score that free throw.
Marlon Rodriguez to the line for Ravens to shoot 2. both teams are now in the penalty. It means that any foul that happens to an offensive player, regardless of if they're driving to the rock or not, to the basket or not, will result in 2 free throw attempts.
Experience of Marlon Rodriguez helping Ravens to extend that lead to now 17 points.
17 points. Again, Eagles need to pull off a Cinderella type story here now, coming from 17 points down with just 5 minutes or 2 seconds left in the fourth. Ravens will never, well, they will not be trying to allow that to happen, as they will try to calm the pace down and work the clock, as you're seeing Dominic and Marlon is doing right now. Time is not on the Eagles side, and Ravens can do what they gotta do to count it down as far as possible. Dominic misses. Soraya Clark fakes, passes out back to his veteran point guard, Darcel Harris. Darcel Harris goes up with a 3. Off the mark.
So what's next for basketball? What's on the calendar of events now that this league is going to come to an end? Troubles for the Eagles continue.
Definitely, if they can't convert on these free throw attempts, then there's no Cinderella story for them. Second basket, good. They will take major defensive efforts from the Eagles now to try to call them their way back into this game as Marlon attacks. Passes to Soraya and he's fouled on his way to the basket. He will head to the line to shoot 2.
Still 16 points. That's a huge gap. I think since the first quarter, when Eagles were ahead slightly in that back and forth situation, which ended 15-15 after the first 10 minutes. Since then, Ravens took the lead and never looked back.
Definitely. As I mentioned earlier, the game plan of the Ravens was to never start from behind in this one as they did in the last one, because they knew if they were down by 10, 12 going into the different quarters, they wouldn't have standed a good chance to win this game. So they kept it close for the first quarter. A little, as Eagles convert the basket, they kept it close to the first quarter. They took the lead in the second. They never look back now in this third and the final fourth quarter right now. As they make some good passes, Dominic attacks, passes to Raya, stripped, Ravens ball.
And I want to say the crowd has really supported basketball tonight. Look at the sidelines, filling up even more.
Definitely, as I mentioned, we didn't have enough seats. A lot of persons are standing around. A lot of old fans, new fans, fans that have been coming out all the time. They're here tonight to witness the ending of this one Guyana Basketball Premier League. And trust me, they're getting, I would have said their money's worth, but it's a free event. But they're getting what they came for. The entertainment, the suspense was there for the first 3 quarters, but it looks like the writing is a bit on the wall for the Eagles. As Denson Fraser gets the rock, goes back up. Misses. Dominic with the rebound for Ravens, and the Ravens are going to control it now and try to eat some time off of the clock. Eagles steals the ball. Gets it back. Kwesi with the rock. Then Zellrosa try to attack now. Goes up. Passes to Kwesi. Kwesi's fouled.
It's all happening. Eagles still believe. You get the impression that they still believe.
Ravens Basketball Club has called a timeout now. The last time out of the fourth quarter.
It's a 15-point game right now. Ravens all the way.
Ravens is, I could guess, in the camp right now they're a bit calm. Not worried. In their heads, they've already won this. They just got to control the time. In the Eagles' head now, they have to know where they're going to get the basket from. Travis Belgrave has been fouled out. They got to know. They definitely have to adjust their game plan. Probably will look for some threes now, or some regular old-fashioned three-point play by getting on one on the way to the basket, by getting fouled.
Ravens timeout, taking a breather, strategizing. I guess the main strategy right now is just run down the clock.
Definitely. I mean, they're in a comfortable position. Eagles haven't given them much of a fight tonight for them to be too winded, but they definitely don't want this game to be fast-paced at this moment, since they have the control on the scoring end. Shot by Quasey's off the mark. Denson Fraser got the rebound. Michael Richard slips on his way to the basket. Dominic Vincent with the ball. Marlon Rodriguez advances for Ravens, passes to Dominic. Dominic swings to Darcel Harris, and they're going to move it around a little bit to eat some time off the clock, which is a smart thing to do. They have 10 seconds now on the shot clock, and Owen Walton has been fouled by Michael Richards.
Yeah, Richards had a real good game one. He kept generally quiet. Just over 3 minutes to go. Tall order ahead for Eagles.
Owen Walton now at the line for Ravens to try to extend this lead from 15. Basket. Michael Richards for three. He's sparking a little bit of energy in the Eagles side.
I would say he was kept quiet all night because he had a very good first game. Not too bad in the second game, and tonight he's been kept quiet. Michael Richards. Also, maybe a player for the future. Quite impressive.
Michael is a veteran.
Oh, really?
He's a veteran. He is as old as Ryan Stephanie.
He's showing his class, must say.
He's a hustle player. He started this game off very well, as you remember. But somewhere along the line, I don't know if it's the rotation of the coach or he got tired, but he wasn't performing as well as he did in the fourth quarter for the remaining of the quarters. Michael attempts again. Shot short. That's going to be the game plan for the Eagles going forward. They're going to try to shoot as much threes as they possibly can, or try to foul and send Ravens to the line to stop the clock from moving. Ball almost taken. 7 on the shot clock. Marlon Rodriguez passes to Soraya. Veteran to veteran. Soraya Clark. Soraya Clark can smell victory.
Give on goal.
Michael again misses. Ralston with a rebound and put back for Eagles. Dominic controls the rock. Dominic for three. He check off the mark. Michael Loses the rebound. Owen Walton with it. Drives baseline. Off his leg. Eagles ball. Let's look at the basket again. Veteran to veteran. Then veteran to veteran. And basket.
Very smart piece of play.
Denzel Ross at attempt 3. Shot off the mark. A 14-point lead for the Eagles with under 2 minutes to play. Darcel tries a little bit of fancy this there. As Ralston gets the pass from his teammate, he goes up, basket. 12-point lead. Eagles will be trying, of course, until the end. Darcel swings the ball inside. Owen Walton keeps the ball. He's trying to kill time. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 7, 5. Dominic goes up, misses. Eagles ball.
Just over a minute to go. Getting down towards the bottom of the night. Ross had the line. Need to do a lot of that if they're going to get back into this game. Maybe take it into extra time.
You coming there, right?
Rodriguez grabbing a rebound. Stephanie back on the court now. Loses the ball. Turnover now. Ball back with Eagles. Ross now into some crowd in downtown Regent Street, and 3 points now for the Eagles. Just about 40 seconds on the clock. So 8 points game now. So Ravens 7-1, Eagles 6-3. Just under 40 seconds to go.
Yep, under 40 seconds to go. Ravens with a very comfortable lead still. It seems that the writing is on the wall.
Oh, it's very clear at this stage, even in the night.
Unless somebody has a Stephen Curry like. Unless somebody has a Stephen Curry like performance within this last seconds. Not even Stephen Curry, Tracy McGrady. Then I don't see Eagles coming back to win this game. But let's see what they can pull out of the hat. Denzel Ross for 3. Off the mark. Denson with the rock. Foul.
Quite a colorful and impressive, knowledgeable crowd.
Denson off the mark of the first free throw. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, this One Guyana Basketball Premier League was made possible by the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports and G-Boats Guyana, who also ensured that the finals was live streamed to the entire Guyana. Also the internet that gets you or is giving you smooth live streaming is made possible by the compliments of Iman Wireless Solutions Incorporated. Thanks once shout out again to Iman for their regular support of basketball here in Guyana. So Raya Clark has rewind the hands of time, came into this game, into the finals, and gave Ravens the spark they needed to complete.
So it's back to a 10-point game with one play really. Look at Marlon Rodriguez. Look at the drama here tonight. And I rather suspect there'll be a nice little bit of a crowd invasion.
Marlon foul, and I don't know what kind of, you normally get foul in your roll, but he gets foul in his swam. The foul turned him into a sea creature. Ravens are congratulating the veterans. The veteran that has he was subbed off the court in the last 15 seconds.
And that round of applause sounds like $1 million round of applause.
Yeah, 1 million claps. Every clap you hear is going to add $1 million. It's 1 million claps Ravens going to give tonight as they continue to dominate basketball here in Georgetown.
And that's $1 million free throw from Marlon Rodriguez.
Darcel. Yes, sir, get it. Darcel.
The Ravens really having some fun here tonight.
Definitely. People are counting them out, in this finals because they were going up against Eagles who had not lost a game in the regular season. And they were a very younger team with the best player of the country, Travis Belgrave. But again, basketball is not about age alone and skills alone. It's about thinking in tough situations. And the Ravens have experience in thinking in tough situations throughout the years. They completed this victory.
And that is it.
That's it, folks. Ravens Basketball Club has been crowned the One Guyana Basketball Premier League champions, the inaugural champions.
Really well played. Final score 76. Ravens 63. Eagles. What a game we've had, the final game of this 3-match series. Congratulations to everyone involved. Congratulations to Guyana Ravens, representing Kitty and Campbellville, two proud wards in Georgetown. Stabroek, better luck next time. Stabroek Eagles, better luck next time. Nice, warm congratulations to the Ravens side. Despite the teams embracing, it's a massive gap between these two teams in this last game. 13 points the difference down towards the end. Clinical game of basketball. Well played, well done. We'll take a little break and come back for the presentation.
to Mr. Denzel Ross of the Stabroek Eagles basketball.
So the presentation's about to begin.
It's a big gesture from a veteran national player of Guyana who's seen the improvement along with everybody in the Georgetown Association. The improvement of Mr. Denzel Ross. Round of applause for Mr. Ross once again.
So the first presentation tonight is a pair of sneakers to Mr. Denzel Ross of the Stabroek Eagles. Got a pair of sneakers from a patron as the most improved player in the league. A prize that he's certainly deserving of.
For the two conferences.
So the conference winners now.
For the Jaguar conference will be given out. Actually,
The MVP for the
Jaguar conference.
two conferences.
Kendall MVP trophy, which will be handed out by his wife, who's here tonight. And the Jaguar conference, the one Guyana Basketball Premier League Jaguar conference MVP goes to Mr. Travis Belgrave of the Stabroek Eagles Basketball Club, who led his club on undefeated record to top.
So Travis Belgrave is the MVP of the Jaguar conference, and he's gonna head up to collect his trophy with that individual prize. He led his side, the Stabroek Eagles, to an unbeaten streak in this year's inaugural One Guyana Basketball Premier League. So congratulations to Travis Belgrave, national player.
Now, the MVP trophy of the Harvey Eagles conference is named after the late great Jason Khan, who played in that conference before he passed. So the MVP, the Jason Khan MVP trophy will be given to Mr. Demir Gladstone of the Kokwani Untouchables Basketball Club.
Demir Glasgow winning the MVP of the Harpy Eagles conference. Demir Glasgow represents, well, plays for the Kwakwani Untouchables. MVP of the Harpy Eagles conference.
The mayor will be receiving also the third place trophy on behalf of the
Kwakwani Untouchables also the third place winner. So they're going to get their trophy as well. They played very well, defeating Mounty Colts in the third place playoff. So we know where the team trophies are going. Third place belongs to Kwakwani. Third place playoff trophy handed over to Kwakwani, and now we head to, I guess, the finals.
Make sure I could see down the They got people gonna watch that game. They got people gonna watch that game.
One of the main sponsors, G-Boots. Effort of the
So the second place trophy will be handed over to the Stabroek Eagles basketball team. And Travis Belgrave, captain. Proud favorite here tonight, Travis Belgrave and the Stabroek Eagles, but came up short.
Where is the remaining players of Stabroek? Where are the remaining players of Stabroek basketball? Head coach Adrian Huko, management Wills, veteran point guard Michael Richards. Let's go, man. Let's go. All in good spirits.
Presentation for second place being done by representative of G Boats, one of the premier sponsors of this inaugural One Guyana Basketball Premier League tournament. So presentation being done to Stabroek Eagles. Trophy collected by Travis Glasgow, captain, Travis Belgrave, sorry, captain of the Stabroek Eagles. They played unbeaten in the preliminaries but came up short in the final. Just couldn't land in the final.
Someone who had a quiet start in the finals, but really pushed himself and will
Stabroek played unbeaten, and then in the finals lost 2-1 in the two best of three finals.
Mr. Dominic Vincent. Congratulations, finals MVP.
Finals MVP Dominic Vincenti, captain of Kitty Campbellville Dino Ravens, and a prize at the president of the Basketball Federation, Guyana Basketball, Georgetown Basketball Association, in fact, saying that he deserves because of all of his efforts.
The inaugural MVP trophy in the finals of the One Guyana Basketball.
Presentation being done by Chairman of the National Sports Commission, Mr. Kashif Mohammed.
Once again, just remind this league is sponsored by the Ministry of Culture and Sports and G-Boats Guyana. And now for the moment you
He's
all
going with his team, and his individual brilliance has led his team.
the Minister, the Honorable Minister, Mr. Charles Ramsey Jr. to the team that has been
So the champions now, they're going to be heading to collect their trophy as a team. Presentation to be done by Honorable Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport, Charles Ramson Jr. And look at the little ones go. The future of basketball is bright. Kitty Campbellville Dino Ravens about to receive their championship trophy. And a player who was injured, who could not play in the finals because of injury, but played with his team right throughout, is going to collect the trophy on behalf of his team. Everyone trying to get part of the frame. Not sure if we have enough space to take everyone, because the coach and the player coach calling everyone from the support side to be part of the trophy presentation.
Congratulations once again to the Ravens.
Two champions here tonight, the Kitty Campbellville Dino Ravens. They're calling everyone to be part of the photo. So I want to say congratulations once again to Kitty Campbellville Dino Ravens, doing extremely well to win the title here tonight. The inaugural One Guyana Basketball Premier League title, compliments of G-Boats and the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport. Stabroek Eagles finished second, Kwakwani Untouchables third, and Bounty Colts of Albertown fourth, as the top four teams in this year's inaugural tournament. And we want to say thank you so very much to you for joining us tonight for the final. We certainly enjoyed your company over the past 3 nights. And now must say our final goodbye from the National Gymnasium on behalf of all of us at FL Sport and behind the scenes from the Guyana Basketball Federation, the Georgetown Basketball Association, Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, G-Boats, and all other supporters. Thank you very much for your time. Trust that you enjoyed our coverage. We certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.